Heidi ho, my peeps, and welcome to the tragedy of ants. Yep, we have got sugar ants so bad in this part of the country right now, you can't keep them out of anything. Of course, you know, clipping the top of the sugar is not going to keep them out. So I've tried putting this in Tupperware, in a glass container with a screw top lid, all kinds of things, and I can't keep the ants out. But the product in that paper bag, your rather brown box you see back there, that may do the trick. That is a it's not a seal-a-meal, but that was a brand name of this kind of a product. It it will vacuum pack you know, items, food and whatever, into what is hopefully an impenetrable plastic bag. And if you leave enough lead on the top of the bag, you know, if I leave some lead like this much, I can open it and use stuff and then reseal it and keep continually using that bag. So we're going to go ahead and unbox what's in that brown box there, and we're going to set it up, and then we're going to try it and see how well it works. Okay, so inside the Amazon box we had this box which shows you a kind of a photo of what the little bag sealing device looks like. It's a nice nice packaging with a handle. There's the website information. Yeah, no, this is real nice. And it tells you the specs. You have moist and dry food settings, removable drip tray, convenient roll storage and roll cutter, and apparently it works for up to 40 times before you have to, I don't know what, let it rest or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to dig into there. I'm going to get out the manual and read it, and then we're going to give this thing a try. Okay, so I've read through the manual a couple of times and I think I've got this figured out. It really seems quite simple. You choose if your food is dry or moist. Then if you want it to vacuum seal, you hit that and it does it automatically. It will vacuum and seal, you know, in one touch. If all you want is for it to seal up the bag, you can hit that. They have a cancel button as well. Okay, so the cancel button. So that's what's along the front. Then on the side, this is the locking mechanism. And before you seal a bag, you have to push this down and this will lock. I'm not going to do it right now. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, it makes a little noise. You can hear it lock. So I'll unlock that. And then the power cord is up under here. So that's kind of nice. Now, at the back of the little unit, let's see, flipped around. There is this is the location where you would put the roll. If instead of having individual bags like they sent me right there, if I'd had a roll, this piece here will connect. You can see there's little pegs there. It'll connect up here to the back, and you'll drop the roll into this section and feed it through here, and that way you can cut bags to whatever size you want. So that's what this piece is for. They sent us 5 of the big bags, 5 of the small bags. They sent 2 additional feet just in case you lose the little feet pieces off the bottom. They sent 2 extras. That's cool. This piece here is for vacuum sealing the little well, they're little, almost like Tupperware container things, and they've got a little hole in them, and you can vacuum seal those with this. I don't have any of those containers, but that's what this piece is for. The only thing I'm not sure of is, oh no, I know what this is. This is a spare sealing sponge. See, you would pull this piece out, and it would, this piece on the outside is the sealing sponge. So that's what that is, and I'll show you where that is in the machine. Flip this around. Okay, so here is the sealing sponge. And those go bad after a while, so you first you turn them around, and then I think you turn them upside down, and then you turn them around again until they're just all fried on every surface. And then I would take and I would use this extra one you see here. So that's what that's for. And then the last thing that was in the packaging was this really nice, very nicely written user's manual with all the information you need, that gives you all the specs and the safety information, tells you how to, what the different settings are for. It shows you what the pieces of the machine are, how to vacuum seal food, and so forth. So very nicely written, very easy to understand, beautifully done. This is just a really, really nice product so far. It's heavy, nicely, nicely designed. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some food. We're going to put it in one of these large bags, and then we're going to go ahead and test the sealing. So that's the next step. Okay, so to continue our theme of the sugar, I got out a bag of sugar that doesn't have ants in it, and I'm going to go ahead and seal this. So here we go. I'm going to lift this up. Then I put my you have to have the bag, I don't know what you would call that. You have to have it even so that it's not at an angle or anything, and have it up about that far. Then this is going to go down. I've got it on dry food. Now I'm going to lock it. So I just locked it. And now we are going to see what happens. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can see that it's did that seal? I don't know. Let's see if it's sealed. Pull the lock up. Lift this up. Oh yeah, it's sealed. It's sealed. It didn't vacuum out though. And I'm just sitting down. I'm doing all this one-handed tonight. It didn't vacuum. Oh, but look. See, I had it. See how narrow it is there? And how I had it, cattywampus. And I'm wondering if that's why it didn't take the, take all the air out. Let's turn this over. Yeah, that's in there good. That's in there tight. All right. Yeah. I think I'm going to give this another try, only I'm going to do it two-handed. So I'm going to see if that will make a difference. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the top off. And then I'm going to try to seal this again, only using two hands this time. So let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. That did a nice vacuum seal. Nice tight vacuum seal. That turned out great. Now, one of the things I did wrong is there is a smooth side and a rough side of these bags. When you seal them, look how nice and pretty that seal is. When you seal them, you're supposed to put them in so that this rough side is down. I had done it the other way on my first try. Also, I did get my bag, because I was using both my hands to position. I got the bag nicely in at a nice, even, you know, it's nice and even. It's not cattywampus. So there you go. This is super cool. And it just folds over like that, nice and neatly. And I can put this back up in the cupboard and be certain that I'm not going to have a bazillion ants getting into it, because this stuff is really tough. I mean, it's a lot thicker than, you know, than the bag that the sugar came in originally. So, yeah. All right. Mr. Mooka sealing item. You did great. This really, really is a nice item. Luckily I have a lot of rolls for this kind of a setup, so I'll be able to seal up a lot of stuff, and it'll be nice. You'll notice I did leave a lot of lead edge so that, you know, I can cut that open and use my sugar and reseal it pretty easily. Now, part of why I'm sealing this powdered sugar is as I don't use powdered sugar very often. So I think this is a nice way to handle the storage of items that, you know, you want to keep the insects and stuff out of, and the moisture and so forth, but that you don't use super often. I might use powdered sugar, you know, 5 times a year. So this is a real good way to store it. So thank you. Thank you so much, my friends from the who represent Mooka. If you look down in the description bar, you will find the purchase information and all of that kind of stuff. So thanks so much, you guys, for watching this video, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.